Martin, an elite squad of intelligence officers stormed into the office of her own boss, Commissioner Eli Harewood Christopher, in a dramatic takedown that stunned the nation. The elite unit swooped down on police headquarters in Port-of-Spain with military precision, executing a high-stakes raid that left no room for escape. Within moments, the country's top cop was detained and subjected to intense questioning, marking an unprecedented moment in the Trinidad and Tobago law enforcement history. With the full weight of the law crashing down, the walls are closing in on those at the center of the explosive SSA sniper rifle scandal. This bold move by Deputy Commissioner signals a ruthless crackdown on perceived corruption and a warning to anyone who thought they were untouchable. Her message is clear: no one, not even the commissioner herself, is above the law. Wow. And the reports are just coming in, TC.
Somebody taking the fall here.
The reports are just coming
Somebody taking the fall here, heavy. Remember, now let me tell you something, eh? I'm going and tell all of this. This heavy, this country, great enough in deflection. Let me tell you why. Yesterday.
After that, yeah.
Heavy yesterday.
Yes.
Right? Our finance minister, that clip that we played yesterday, heavy,
Yeah.
right, is detrimental to the finance of this country,
Correct.
to the government, the ruling government of this country, and to the political party that rules right now. You see that what aired yesterday?
Yeah.
This is the cover-up for that.
That a deflection.
This is the deflection for that.
For that. Because
this thing that's happening with Erla right now ain't going to place. This is just for the whole country to go back to the going around Erla, the commissioner,
right. To deflect.
To deflect.
Yes, that's what happened yesterday.
You see that what happened yesterday, heavy?
Yeah.
Is of greater importance to the country
than this.
And our money and our public purse than this.
Right.
I am telling you, this is only to spark conversation to run away from the real thing. It's billions you're talking about, heavy.
Correct.
Right? And if the Privy Council could ask why all are not investigating this year, but all them put a deflection to investigate this woman who is just fighting for her credibility, right?
Because who called the shot to go and arrest the SSA, the head of the SSA, who was under suspension? No, he was under suspension. No, I had something to play. He was under suspension. All of a sudden, they went and detained him just so and bring him back. And he just had a talk.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they're going to arrest Erla.
Heavy, you get tired. This is deflection.
Why today?
Why today? How all of a sudden the investigation just boosts?
Because
Heavy's billions we talking
it's alleged that now, based on the situation yesterday, based on the laws of the UK, the people who in the
Privy
Council,
right?
An investigation have to be launched now,
right?
Because questions are being asked by the highest court in land,
right?
And I am hearing in the pipeline, I don't know how true it is, that they are going to send a team to investigate what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
From the UK.
And it's possible.
From Scotland Yard.
And it's possible.
Right?
So now, let's create a great deflection. let's take the ball.
I heard the finance minister background was clapping.
Okay. Okay. Let me tell you something. Football, when you actually on top of the game counting down, you just stop defend and just start to kick the ball off the field.
Off the field, yeah. Start to kick the ball outside and
off.
all
up in the stands.
Yeah.
If you have a throw to throw in, you're walking slow to throw in that throw. Yeah. The referee had to blow you sometime to hurry up.
Hurry up, yeah.
This here is kicking the ball so far that they had to go looking for it, right? While you hide up all your dirt.
Correct.
I am telling you.
Correct.
This here is crazy heavy. You understand?
I don't know. I was coming to talk about that today.
Maybe I make out that is a
I was coming to talk about that today, and I just had to get a phone call.
How? Just now, how? All this news just come out into the media? How the media get all this information already?
So fast. All the media now.
All the media just have all the information about this. Yeah. But they have no information about the 3-point-something billion dollars, right? That was missing. Right? All they hear is it was a glitch.
Right.
How you getting all this information about all the SSA and the arrest him and he started to talk and this started to flow out and that started to think and things started to leak and the fly. You fly in the in the headquarters. and you make it tactical, you make a show.
You make a show.
You put on a show.
Oh God.
Maybe come on, man. We know better than that, brother.
Yeah.
We know better than that, brother. There's a deflection.
Yeah. That boy cry was there.
Come on.
You understand?
You understand? We know better than that, Dreddy.
Because yesterday, after they embarrassed this country, they carry a case quite up to the Privy Council that make no sense. The Privy Council just throw it out, you know.
It makes sense.
They said, this is not the case you want. You want the case where the finance minister is supposed to be before us.
Exactly. We don't want to go in too deep. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
We have a very, very interesting interview this afternoon. So we're going to hold it right there. I know the phone lines aren't going crazy because people want to jump in with the 4, 5, and 6 cents. Right? Yeah. But let we get our guests in studio. Let's get our guests in studio. Right? Let the technical team get our guests in studio. You understand? And we could now sit and have the conversation that Trinidad and Tobago really want to hear about. Right. Trust what I'm telling you, because this here is what people really, really want to know. You understand? And I am honored to do this interview today. Trust me. You understand? Because I came from the fabric of what they used to call Gaza.
Of course.
Right? The Gaza time. The pasa days, right? Chris, you go fix the mic for him, right? I work from the days of the pasa, the Gaza, when girl used to fly and climb fence and jump off roof. You understand? So now is a different movement in Trinidad, and it's called the Zest movement, right? And we have one of the I should say
the Trinidad movement.
The Trinidad movement, right? And we have one of the founders, the foundation members, the flag bearer of that movement, a brother of mine that I've known for a very long time. A very, very long time, goes by the name of Pon.
Yeah.
So, Pon, good afternoon to you, my brother.
Good afternoon, brothers. Good afternoon.
How are you going?
Up full right now.
Up full?
Up full.
All right, man. Now, the Trinidad movement, if you don't know Trinidad and Tobago, it's a musical movement. It's a brand, and it's not a gangster movement.
Correct.
You understand? Let me put that out there. I didn't have to ask Pon. I defended the movement early. It is a brand, right? It is a music movement, but it is not a gangster movement. Pon, tell me how the brand Trinidad came about.
All right, so everybody had a different story.
Right.
I can tell you from my experience.
Yeah.
So I've been doing dancehall all the time.
Right.
Since past days.
Yeah.
With Shade, Mischief, and even Colonel Rose. We had a group called Mischief Makers.
Yeah, right. I remember that.
So from dancehall, I got involved in the reggae movement when it had the reggae all-stars movement, working with 53 and them fellas, you know.
Right.
Then I came to be Matic's DJ.
Right.
So we was doing hip hop. So we was touring and doing that whole vibe. And then of course that came to an end. I still been doing the dancehall. And like 2017, I put a rhythm called Trinbago Love Rhythm. With Sasha on it, Justin Cross, Sebellan. They gave me no love. Then now, Swanee started to get forward with brother, and he go for them.
Right.
And then Plumpy had a song called My Journey.
Yeah.
So
you know
I did the video for that song.
Right.
And while doing the video, Biggie called me and say, yo, I have an artist called Jelano. You want to sing a song on that My Journey rhythm? I hear you the man Billy rhythm. I say, well, it's not me, but we can buy the list.
Right.
And they come, and we do, well, if I war them, and that was it. Place lift up, and after Jelano, is real artists that are trying to run out. Rebel, K-Lion, you know? The whole South team. And that was really start now.
But who is the key artist that started that kind of Trinidad movement?
Well, it had artists before Swanee, like Rayvon and them,
who
was doing it. But of course, they didn't get big like Swanee.
Yeah.
Swanee is the man who break through the gates, who break the glass ceiling.
Yeah.
So I would say the front runners back then would have been Swanee, K-Lion, Rebel, Jelano,
and
Plumpy, Mets Boss, Boy. Then we had artists from South like Tisha, Rondo, Pablo Dan. Then we had Zeremus had to come and sing anything. Then we had like Toppy Boss, and it just had to spread like wildfire.
Yeah. Right. There was a year that the Soca Monarch was kind of dipping. Well, it had dip.
Yeah.
It had dip. Let's not mama die ourselves. It had died.
Yeah.
Right? I not going to play myself no games, you know me.
Yeah.
Right? They was giving away the ticket and nobody wasn't coming.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right? And then they decided to introduce the Trinidad movement, right? Into the
Soca Monarch.
Soca Monarch. How was that conversation? How did that come about? Do you know anything about the...
Well, to tell you the truth,
yeah,
I'm saying it's on the radio, nobody contacted DJ Pun about that. But I was still glad.
Right. You was glad that it made that move.
They actually consider us now.
Yeah.
They actually realize, hey, we have value now.
Yeah.
Let's bring all these guys to bring all the youths. So I was glad they did that.
Yeah.
You know?
And it did bring all the youths, huh?
Yeah, it did.
It did bring all the youths that year.
But that was the last one they had, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What I want to find out upon, right? Who were the people supporting the Trinidad movement? Because I know the Trinidad movement didn't depend on a radio station to bust and play the music.
Yeah.
So tell the people at Trinidad, who were the people behind it, following it,
Boy,
sharing the love, showing them real love,
to me,
making the name out of it.
To me, it was the different communities that had the artists. So it had the Beatam Silas artists, it had the Marvel artists, and then I had to pick up the ground DJs.
Yeah.
Sandy Mellow Moodsmen. Sandy.
The Roses.
Heavy and TC run out. All the beating hard tune. Like tech song, Chinese K, you know. Them build the bass.
Yeah.
And I tell you, from there, I remember seeing the West children going Fatima crazy off of Trinidad.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to deal with the negative side. Right. Well, the negative output that you would hear about the Trinidad movement, right? Which some of the artists fell victims to crime,
correct,
right? Or shootings. Most of the time is shootings.
Correct.
How do you actually feel about that as being a producer, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Losing that kind of...
It's heartbreaking because here we're going on. Before had any acts of violence, people were trying to push that narrative against we.
Right.
Saying we violent and we this and we that. With no evidence and no proof. Just the kind of music.
Right.
Even though they would support violent songs from outside.
Right.
Hip hop and dancehall, Jamaicans.
Yeah.
But as you say, it's a problem.
Yeah.
But you see, when men actually start getting involved in the crime, they come like they give people a reason to chastise the thing now.
Correct.
What you think took it down that road? Because you would see artists getting run down all on the highway. You know, I mean, it out there. Artists now living hotel with a girlfriend. And ending up
and she getting shot at.
What you think as a producer? You know, you have a lot of artists around you. You are not no part of no sectional artists. You deal with all, right?
Everybody.
Right. What you think really took it there?
Yeah, to me, it's just poor guidance, shit. Because no artist I ever work with could I ever be on any kind of shippiness.
Right. And what you think could take it out of that, boy? More importantly, what
right now is right there, is there?
Yeah, because we need our music, eh? Our music at a point was even better than the Jamaican music, and I'm not taking anything away from Jamaica. Right? It was more trending. Our artists was growing so fast and in a great volume that they didn't even understand, right? We needed that, the youth needed that. Even as much as, and I'm going to say this, and some people might mad when I say that, right? Some people might mad when I say that. Now, I'm running off that today.
All right.
Right? Yeah. Even so much that the political leaders in this country used to took that same trending artists and use them in their campaign for a general election a year. So don't come to tell me that Ole didn't like them artists. Because they use them artists to win an election. Right? So don't tell me that, oh, it's the violence and the this and the that. Ole talking that only when it's convenient to them, right? I would like to know, how could we reach back to that place where the artist just being a bad artist and he can big up
music.
He can big up because in Jamaica, Bounty Killer is proud of his area.
Yeah.
Every
Bounty Killer don't go nowhere and say don't big up more man from man.
You understand?
You understand?
He bigging up all his area. We want the music to reach back where artists and beat him must able to big up beat him. And not fear that, okay, if he go in another part of Trinidad, because he say big up beat him, he could dead. What you think could take us
far away from that?
Like back to that way where
anybody can just big up anybody.
There's many parts to the solution. I think the main components is the people with influence over the artists.
Right.
Have to convince them to do the right thing.
Right.
And we as consumers, I say myself too, because I love it. You understand?
Yeah.
We have to put a stop to it. So if we hear a man saying trippiness,
I like that.
do support him.
No, and even though we might call it strippiness, right? I don't listen. I don't call no music strippiness, right? I may not like it, but I wouldn't say it's strippiness, right? But if it is that he's not singing what you like or what I like, you don't have to kill him for it.
Yeah.
You understand? He must be able to do what he doing, and you respectfully say, well, I wouldn't play it, or I don't like it.
But this knock it thing, that is strippiness.
Me
ain't playing that.
Yeah.
You could vex with me, certain thing I don't play, bro.
All right. So I wanna ask, taking a little twist to this, right? I wanna go back to the beginning. Now, we need to understand, or I think you will agree with me, right, that young people nowadays, right, or young artists nowadays, more gravitating to sing Trinidad music or zest music or what we call steam music, right, than singing soca. Right? Because in a short couple of years, we probably had about 50 to 60 Trinidad / steam artists, because steam is a different thing now. That's a new genre now. Right? For them girls and them to dance. Right? / zest music. Right? We had about 50-some artists, and all of them in a certain age bracket, young people singing, right? And getting through in that aspect. Right? Some of these artists will say to you, they have been knocking on soca door
for so long.
For so years.
And
right?
No opportunity.
No opportunity. Right? Some of them will even say they were singing positive music and they wasn't getting no play.
Because he said that he was working with a lot of positive artists as well, and no love.
Do you think that our musical Well, I can't say it's an industry because it's like, I don't know, but it had a whole bacchanal the other day. With regards
we get into that. We get into that.
With regards to
we get into that.
Trinidad Killer, singing on a rhythm, and also the fact that Aki Fightport was interviewed and asked questions if artists are being music are being strangled in the radio station are being played, right? And you know Benjai come out and do a whole video and then around the octave say something. We talking the things today. We talking the things today about the music in Trinidad and Tobago. Was it your view that the soca industry stifled young people from entering?
Yeah, remember, for my looking on, that is a manufactured industry that already organic. To come through them gates, that will lay it through.
Okay. So there's a mafia then?
They say mafia, but I call it, you know, the world how it is. You gotta find ways to get through wherever barriers they put up now, boy. And it is a system where if you're rocking with this team or that team, they go down whoo and tell this one don't book here. And that is how it is.
Wow.
That is how it is.
And that's difficult for young people who really trying this thing.
Correct, because we know Trinidad Killer trying to get this
Killer real fight.
Trinidad Killer used to go in the savannah. While they're putting up tent and putting up toilet and stay. Just to go on a stage to hold a mic with the artist.
He would stay in the venue before the party even start. And we know him from those days.
And Trinidad Killer sings several soca songs.
And real try.
And you know what bust Trinidad Killer? A Trinidad song called Gunman in Your Hole. Right? And after that, that is where his career take off. Understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
And he was you know when he was John Wick.
You
know, and he had a dog going in the party. He was the soca John Wick. He was going in party with a dog. And he had a good song. And he still couldn't make it.
Correct.
You understand? So what you're saying there, it really brings some light because you are a producer, right? It really brings some light to all that is happening. What do they want the younger artists to really do? You understand? To get through that door because so much of good music and it's not being played.
Correct. They keep saying it, the same 10 songs every year. For years I hear that same 10 songs, but nobody making no change to it. Every year they complain about the same 10 songs and next year they go and hear what? The same 10 songs. But all they going and getting on bad to the same 10 songs and all the effects anyhow. So when they going and change, who go and change it?
So now that young brother is now the biggest hottest soca artist right now, which I find is a slap in the face because I actually bring in young brother on that rhythm, right? Because he's a steam artist, you understand? In the Trinidad movement, because I consider steam, zest, and Trinidad.
One thing,
right? An art form that was birthed from the ground and exploded with the help of no radio station, no soca. Only the ground DJs, I can't say radio DJs, because they only started playing after the parties and the people and the question. There wasn't K-Lion and them started playing the radio until we started playing them in party. You understand what I'm saying? So the whole movement get bigger than them. So now they're trying to pull in that movement into the soca. Right? What do you think about that?
Well, I see that happening, but what you gonna tell these people out there? Them ain't really seeing that. Them just seeing what painted in front of them. But I see the whole plan from a long time. I see the whole plan. And the reason why I don't really be verbal, because I have a bigger fight anticipating them. Because my thing global now, so me and even have time to fight.
What's some of the obstacles that you would face as a Trinidad producer?
Well, anything happen bad is pun.
It's pun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you come like you is the face of the Trinidad. You carrying a very big, very big.
Because you go all across internationally in interviews talking about Trinidad and
last year.
And they blaming you?
Last year we went 17 countries last year, 2024. Some countries we went to kind of 6-7 times.
Right.
And everywhere love we. But only my hometown.
Yeah, homeland.
Where I have no criminal record.
Right.
I'm a COC. And I went CIC.
Wow.
I have no criminal record, never even a handcuff, never even gone on these factories I have here. And I'm still on a police jeep, but they spread this narrative. I is this big, this and this big that. Like they all want to point the negative. How come we don't say soca have badness because of Blizzard and how come we don't say watch gangster soca artists? We don't say that.
No, we don't say that.
He died from bullet and it was unfortunate.
And there is artists in the soca business that is very
gangsters.
Very.
But they're looking to pull up but as one
they can touch a button.
As one man from Trinidad get a little arrest. Oh God, it's tabloids. I remember this thing. I do a 10-state US stored chromatics when I was working in Boom. Not one time Boom do a entertainment news talking about that.
Wow.
10 states we do, you know.
10 states.
Last 3 years, me and Renzo full up 2 passports. Full. We on my 3rd passport right now. Not one interview, not one shout upon for repping Trinidad, nothing.
Yeah, and they're flying that flag hard.
Country. Hear what they're saying. We can't enter because we threat to the nation. Just so. Out of the blue. Imagine I had no criminal record. And I playing the same songs that every other DJ playing.
Right.
What others play?
Yeah.
Play.
Right.
They have no song I play that other men don't play.
Right.
But as a threat. And every newspaper and media outlet pour that. To just tarnish our boy name, tarnish the legacy.
Wow.
That's
So
a sign.
we had a fight right now.
Yeah.
Every mix I go on, I just tell youths, don't be in no gang activity, don't be in no crime, don't follow no numbers. Every single mix I say that. And they still trying to push this negative image because they're thinking, if they slow me down, they slow down Trinidad. That's how they're thinking.
Wow.
Heavy said something just now, right? And it's very sad, you know why? Because I've seen this identical thing happen to a lot of young artists. What's happening right now with Young Brother, right? Happened with people like Salt.
Yeah.
Patinsky.
Yeah.
When he is Saki. Turner.
Yeah.
Whereas he has the big monster.
Yeah.
They pull him under and they use him.
Yeah.
And they say they love him and he's all now I like the all over for the publicity. But they doesn't even realize that it's used.
You don't realize it's used.
It's used.
Lava for keeping strong.
Yeah, Lava. Very talented young lady, you know.
What?
Very talented. You understand? Lyrics like way.
Yeah, she real bad.
You understand?
No, no.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But an artist has to realize that there's a ceiling there. That when you get through that ceiling, it's one out of 2 things. You're through that ceiling because they let you through to actually use you then.
Yeah.
And you're gonna come back down. Or when you get to that ceiling, you make sure that you make that stamp that it doesn't
come back down.
Correct.
Yeah, correct.
Because I haven't seen one person out of all the names that we call there stayed.
Yeah.
Turner didn't accept Turner and kept him. And he made it onto the stage that everybody, the Monday stage that everybody does want to reach on.
Yeah.
Saul does what everybody who make it on that Monday stage. I have never seen one person.
That kind of like the end of the career, you know.
Yeah, you know.
After that, it's like the end of the career.
You know. So I'm hoping that Young Brother, and he's a very, very talented youth man, see what it's the direction he's heading and know how to channel that energy that he doesn't end up.
Because here you see in the trying to make you forget your identity, you know.
Yes.
Because I hear the dog somebody interview Young Brother. Now big up Young Brother, but I listen to words now, boy.
Right.
Hear what the man say. He not just artist. He is a steam artist, and he not in that Trinidad zest soca bacchanal.
Right.
So I say,
Wow, you see. But what's your take on that with the whole Trinidad killer issue?
Well, it's a two-sided...
As a producer, I want you to speak as a producer, not as a...
It's a two-sided coin.
Right.
So for the production side, we all know you can't go and marry them without consent.
Right.
Yes.
Because anybody go and marry them, I pull it on your song one time.
Right. I want people to understand why I ask you to speak as a producer. Because I want people to understand that there is finance and time behind your production. So even though when people say, "Oh,
it's a good song,"
and the fighting the man and this and that, you have to understand when a man stay in studio months.
Yeah, correct.
Billing his thing.
Correct. No, for Killer,
right?
No, Killer is.
Killer
bright, Killer know to make a bacana. So Killer don't know whether the song get through or not. He can make a bacana. And with the bacana, he can still go and sing on in your hole.
He know how to
good publicity, bad publicity, same publicity.
In this case, the other man pronto on his side. So they happen to build over rhythm, use the momentum, and now they get Nicki Minaj endorsement.
Which is a big move.
But he just take a wrong and make a right.
Yes.
But that don't mean other men could go and thief men rhythms because
and jump on it.
One day you will get sued. Just saying. You know?
But his marketing strategy as Trinidad Killer is very good.
He good because here what's going on. I be around these people in this soca industry, right? And I watch them chastise the man, you know. But when you see the thing get through, I see all them saying, "Hey, they're glad for Killer and I'm glad for him." And, and I just smile and I just smile.
The deceitful,
Yeah, watch out, innit?
Yeah, the deceitful man. Right.
Yeah, bro.
I wanna well, we have a little time. We're going right down with Pun until the top of the hour. You understand? I want to go right down till the top of the hour with Pun. Pun, the Zest artists have a look. Or the Trinidad artists have a look. The big chain.
The stamp it.
You see that? I like how you rep Trinidad on your chain too, He hold chain is Trinidad, sorry. Right? But the Zest artists have a look. They have that look will go with a stigma.
Well, right now, because and it's like hypocritical because a certain bar on the avenue, I went there. I was invited to go there after a function. When I reached by the door, the bouncer is telling me I can't come in there with big gold chain.
What?
So I say, okay. So I can be a gunman and leave my chain and he can't come in your party then.
And come in with a gun.
Because what this doing?
What I doing?
He's like, well, boss, I know the boss. But then now, big rhythm come out, big links rhythm.
The big links rhythm.
Everybody wearing gold chain. It's a simulation. It's the matrix with the rhythm.
Why name it the big links rhythm?
Why not?
And the cover for the rhythm is a set of big chain.
A big chain.
Yeah, that's crazy, but I say we in the matrix, so nothing real. You have to see that passing straight. Deja vu.
Deja vu. I want to invite you now to talk to Trinidad and Tobago, right? As a producer, as a face of the Trinidad movement, you know, as a person, as a youth as well, because there's a lot of youths there, right? You talk to them because we need the music to be music.
Correct.
You understand?
We want to separate the music from the numbers.
From the dance.
Let me start one time.
Right.
All the youths locked on right now, all the parents who have children, guide your kids and teach them right from wrong now, boy. Remember, you might be at your job in the day, your kids, they're being influenced by their friends. When they come home from work, guided, this new culture of being in a number or knocking it on this one and that one, that's the new popular culture. I see my boy KG back in the movement real hard now with the podcast.
I like that.
But me and KG alone can't do it.
But then the artists that you working with, you have to influence them to do it.
Yeah, well, if it is my artist, we have a song called One Trinidad that telling the youth and them it's literally one movement. It's not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. None of my artists ever mention knock it, ever mention numbers in the music. Right. None of my artists ever. Right now, working with Jassy. Imagine Jassy get 3 bookings last year outside Trinidad and 1 in Martinique in January already this year.
Right.
And Jassy didn't really bust yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year he went.
Yeah, because I helped him with his documents last year. Yeah. His documents got wet.
Exactly.
Yeah, serious.
So, and he went, last year he went Guyana about 4 times.
Yeah, he went to Guyana, yeah.
He went Bermuda and he went St. Lucia. And January here, he went Martinique. Why? Because he not getting involved in the Bacchanal boy.
Right.
He just doing Trinidad music. And even though Ireland still saying he's a criminal, I know it's Trinidad call and telling them all kind of thing, but none of us have any criminal record. And it's sad to see that they're just trying to pull down one man because of other people now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But all of you listening, anybody who have any advice, just reach out upon on Instagram, Puns Entertainment or DJ Puns, and I will talk to you. If I got any proof and I'm seeing numbers and knock it, I might even reply because I just say far from bad energy now, but all you can check me, message me, and I'll give all the advice any day.
All right,
yeah, man.
And thank you for coming.
Thanks, my brother. Thanks for spending the time with us. Man. Is our love and respect. Anytime you have anything that you need to tell Trinidad, any message, we hear 4 to 7 every day, Monday to Friday.
And right now, I have a new Buyo rhythm.
Right.
Featuring Nessa Preppy, Mafi, and Lady Lava so far. Buyo Bad Rhythm.
Buyo Rhythm. And for those who don't know the Buyo is like a fusion between soca and...
Buyo is like Dominican soca.
Dominican soca,
so it's soca with a little different bump.
Yeah.
So like, I know you find someone else. That's Buyo.
That's Buyo, yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, love and respect, my brother.
Bang! We got OJ one time.
You're right, man.
TNT, we go into the top of the hour, do the break, and when we come back around, Heavy's going to continue the conversation with you all.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Retro on Saturday 15th February, Center of Excellence Car Park. Come here, the biggest artists from then to now, featuring Viking Ding Dong, Young Brother, Trooper T, Lady Lava, RG Band, Rave the Band, Eddie Charles with Traffic, Savita Singh, Shiv Shakti Dance Company, Joshua Regrello, Iowa George, Big Rich, Vicky Jai, Sunil Ramsundar, Devanand Gatu, Royalty Ramru, Asta Salim, Super Blue, and many more. Tickets only $200. VIP all-inclusive $500. Get them at all Extra Foods outlets, Ramsing's, Factory, Heartland Plaza. Online at islandetickets.com. Bring your coolers. For more info, call 498-1698. The biggest chutney and soca stars in the world will combine on Saturday, 15th February. I love Choca.
Antigua, Barbados, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, St. Kitts and the Nevis, Caracou, Aruba, Haiti, British Virgin Islands, Dominica, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago. One Caribbean festival. One Caribbean festival. Friday the 28th of February is One Caribbean festival. Yes, One Caribbean festival. One Caribbean festival. On Friday the 28th of February is One Caribbean Festival.
KMC, girl, you love every letter. Nobody does it better. Oh?
The whole Caribbean unite as one under one big festival. Fabulous Friday!
Oh?
Sure.
MP of Port of Spain, Honorable Keith Scotland Senior Counsel, brings to you Bring Your Music and Come. Bring Your Music and Come. Friday, January 31st at Piccadilly on the Greens from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Young and upcoming artists, this is your turn. Brought to you by the MP of Port of Spain South, the Honorable Keith Scotland SC.
On Tuesday, February 11th, the Calypso Princess, Corinne Ashe, invites you to a Bridgerton affair, the return of the Phoenix. Following the rebirth, she's back to honor culture and heritage with elegance, style, and passion. It's a celebration of reinvention and restoration because Calypso must live on. Live on. Join us for an unforgettable night of entertainment, blending new school and old school vibes, Calypso and Soca at Napa Lord Kitchener's Auditorium at 7 p.m. Featuring guest performances by The Baron, Mikel Tasia, Gypsy, Ding Dong, Lax, Young Brenner, Johnny King, Devon Seal, Dwayne and Tizay O'Connor, and Waddix. Get tickets now before they're all sold out at $200 general and $300 VIP at islandetickets.com. Crosby St. James, Michelle Zarima, and all Tuco offices. Don't miss the return of the Phoenix. Corinne Ashe, a Bridgerton affair. Live at Napa. Tuesday, February 11th at 7 p.m. Don't miss it.
Tune into The Street 919 FM this and every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. for the program Conscious Talk.
Emancipation cannot be a one-day dress-up in African card event. It has to be a serious process in which resources are provided to our people to ensure they are emancipated. You cannot develop on handouts. That's another form of domination and control. When programs and policies are put in place so that you can develop economically, so that you can become business people, then and only then we can begin to talk about economic development.
Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Oregon, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
Get your flags ready, as the safest event with the most energy in Carnival is the Army Fete Operation Flag Fest, Friday 21st February. Live from the headquarters of Soca, Queens Park, Savannah, welcomes Young Brenna.
She said, take it easy, I will do the work.
Young Brenna.
Are you getting the feeling, baby?
Army Fete Operation Flag Fest welcomes Young Brenna. Young Brenna.
It's not what I make a girl from. That's why I'm going round the block. When you ready for me, I am drunk.
Tickets available now, exclusively at advertised outlets only. Log on to social media for more info. Keywords: the real Army Fete.
Tuco presents the Kaiso Dynasty, a new global experience of calypso music. Radisson Hotel, Wrightson Road, with a dynamic collection of stars featuring G.I., Gypsy, the Calypso Princess, Karine Ashe, Brother Easy, Reese and Nell, Mark Pear, Dakota Francis, Ricky Jai, Poser, Tazea O'Connor, Tara Lawrence, Sister Ava, Young Poser, Treldon Lean, MCs Errol Fabian, Alan the Entertainer, and Pell. Backed by Kern Somerville and the Sensational Band. Chorus by D Kaiso Dynasty Divas. Opening night, Thursday, 13 February. Showtime, 8 p.m. Tickets, $200. 2-for-1 special, $300, and $350 special reserve. Tickets available on islandetickets.com, Tuco's head office in Woodbrook, and at the Radisson box office. Purchase your tickets at Crosby St. James, Simon's Musical Supplies, WAC Radio, Tuco's head office, all Tuco zonal zones, and selected Better Deal supermarkets. D Kaiso Dynasty, formerly Kaiso House, presented by Tuco. D Kaiso Dynasty, the new global experience where calypso and culture come alive.
When the carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we heading to the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the carnival.
The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
TC and Heavy, good afternoon, and good afternoon to the Trinidad brother. Now, I want to say this to the Trinidad brother. That is a conspiracy that is going to come in this country, because you see the way how a Jamaican entertainer is. A Jamaican entertainer, once his music making headway, he builds school, he builds community center, he builds the morale of the community, he builds up the hype in the community.
Good afternoon, Heavy and TC. And to you, Pons, good afternoon. I want to say it's a pleasure seeing you on the areas and hearing you on the areas this evening. Pons, you're doing a good job by bigging up these youths and them, because trust me, you see these youths and them, it have plenty youths right now who have real talent but are not getting the opportunity. They ain't having the money to really do what they're supposed to do in the studio now, boy, but thank God for you. Trust.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, Evie. Ella, get handpicked from Rolling, she got arrested. Or Rolling got arrested. Or Shortung got arrested. Them evil, wicked athletics, PNM. The cries of the poor people coming at all you. All the evil, wicked PNM. Fireball the PNM. TC and Evie, what a good interview. I am on Wall Street. All of us to bring Trinidad Killer and watch the program to get an interview. Yeah, my brother, keep up the good work. We're going to try to find the culture. Keep it up.
Crime News. Former Strategic Services Agency Director Major Roger Best has been detained by police for interrogation following an operation in East Trinidad on Wednesday evening. Several police units, including the Special Investigations Unit, Special Branch, and officers attached to other elite units, were part of the operation. Top-level police sources confirmed to the Express last night that Best was detained as part of an ongoing inquiry into the Strategic Services Agency's procurement of high-grade military weapons and accessories during his tenure. He had been initially questioned last year in May for the transferring of guns and ammunition, but later released. Following Best's suspension in early March 2024, Brigadier General Anthony Phillips Spencer was appointed as his replacement and was tasked with initiating an extensive review and audit of all personnel, equipment and processes within the SSA. Best was later fired in May 2024. In July 2024, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley revealed the disturbing findings of the audit in a statement to Parliament, saying, shockingly, the audit discovered that the former SSA director initiated the procurement of high-grade military bolt-action rifles, complete with the most modern silencers and other accessories. And the SSA was engaged in training specially selected questionably hired personnel in the skill of the use of such weapons, he said. Sources with intimate knowledge of the investigation said that the weapons and accessories in question did not go through the proper channels before it got to the SSA. A variation needed to be sought, and they should have done so through the Ministry of National Security. They added that another very senior police officer is also expected to be questioned in relation to what they termed unlawful procurement of the weapons and accessories. That senior officer would have authorized it, and they will also have to speak to the investigating officers, said a well-placed police source. According to sources, if a complaint is filed against the senior officer, they may face charges of misbehavior in public office. Best could also face charges of misbehavior in public office. The SSA saga unraveled in early March last year after Best was sent on administrative leave after questions had been raised about unqualified persons being hired in the SSA from the Jerusalem Bride Church headed by Pastor Ian Brown. Brown, a self-proclaimed spy and Special Reserve police officer who was later stripped of his position, was also called in for questioning about weaponry he supposedly possessed. He was later charged with misbehavior in public office for allegedly having in his possession 4 prohibited firearms and 360 rounds of ammunition on March 5, 2024. He was later granted bail in the sum of $500,000.
If you don't mind, I get a video of this. I want to speak to my MP. So I want to know what plans you have for northeastern settlement and environment.
Roger has been discussing.
No, I'm listening. Let me just direct this conversation to he and you are. You are Stuart, Mr. Stuart. Okay, all right. I want to talk to him for myself. Now, as you know, listen to me, hear me. As you know, we have a lot of youths in the back here, delinquent youths are asking questions. Why are they running off? We're asking questions. I am asking questions. I have a lot of delinquent youths. Why am I supposed to put my hand in red for the Balize? Stuart Young pull him away. I asking questions. If all they want my vote, all they have to show me why I supposed to vote for the PNM. Why I supposed to vote for the PNM? I want to know why. So I tried to ask Mr. Monroe some questions, and Mr. Stuart Young would have pulled him away because they're shying from the questions. And the questions I would have asked, what they have in store for the youths of Northeastern Settlement and environs. And the fact that they could shy away from me is because they're on folly, they're on shits.
Okay, so we are back. Right, and the lines are blazing, I'm going to load down this a little bit here. Right, we are back, and we're going to take your phone calls. The numbers are called 3420081. That's 3420081 and 4665391. All right, we head into the phone lines. Good afternoon, caller.
Hey, good afternoon to you, Heavy. And good afternoon to you, see where he is. I ain't seen you on the screen, so I guess you step out.
Yes, this is step out.
Tobago. But that's why you have in my song and say, UNC, they love you. PNM does forget you. UNC will stand with you. PNM out to punish you. You hear the words I use? Why? Heavy, the PNM only want the poor African people in the East-West corridor to dip the finger. And I will make a quick, I will explain it very shortly but quick. Because I'm going through Facebook just now and see a past radio host, which is Juliet Davy, crying and telling her truth about the fight she fight. We all on this same program, Heavy and TC show, used to listen to Julia Davy just before them for years fighting. And Julia Davy used to have a set of PNM people calling how they love she, how everything is Juliet. Yes, Juju, yes. And now Juliet Davy is alone crying, saying how the PNM is victimizing her. Just like when they do you, Heavy.
Yep.
Heavy, you went through that and they laugh.
Yep.
Heavy, you went through victimization for years and they laugh. Juliet is feeling the same experience today. Now, Juliet is a sister. Whether she PNM UNC, you see these PNM people who just call and say they love you. I ain't hearing them calling Pastor Google show. I ain't hearing them calling the morning shows and letting the PNM hear them because they used to call Juliet every day. And boy, they love she. This is the time when Juliet David need all your boy. And because all they're fighting to be the next in line to be victimized, only leaving Juliet to suffer on she own. And that is wickedness. I, Brooklyn, say it is wickedness. Because if I, Brooklyn, had called Juliet short, she would have answered and take my call. Sometimes when I called her, Aruka tried to cut me. She said, Aruka, let him talk. Let him talk. So I call it to talk for Juliet this evening. Too much African people have to go through this vice grip of the PNM. While the other PNM people who claim that they love you, who go in and vote for the PNM, sit by and watch their sister under the vice grip getting squeezed. They take away everything. They take away she wealth, she income, they take, and trust me, the PNM so wicked, they might take away she house next. And these PNM supporters, Jenny, were you? Jenny, you friend to get squeezed too? There should be a bunch of all here under the vice grip together with Juliet to stand up and say, enough is enough. This must stop. Juliet Davy crying. Listen, I don't even Juliet Davy friends on Facebook. I don't know the video pop up. And I see the woman crying heavy. She crying tears. And we know how Juliet used to fight against the UNC for the PNM. But when the PNM ready to spit you out, it don't be nice, you know, because it's not just the PNM party spitting you out, it's the PNM and the ones who say that they love you spitting you out too. Where all here, Mr. Thomas and Mr. Yates, or they supposed to be on the radio every day, telling the PNM or telling whoever, because all they know about they shushuing. One time when they kicked past at the radio station, and I called on Juliet Show to talk about it, she let me talk about it. And Jenny was there that day. Yeah, Jenny, we're doing it behind the scene. It's not everything you have to talk on the radio. We're doing it behind the scene. I never forget that. Nothing has to do behind the scene. Juliet is out crying out. And it's time when they come out and say enough is enough and get the woman back she job. You hear? Get she back she job. She worked hard. She deserve it. Get the woman back she job.
All right, Brooklyn.
Cowards. Heavy, are gone. Bye.
All right, thank you, Brooklyn. Good afternoon, caller.
Heavy.
Get on, man. Good day.
Very good, very good. We love you, so we take good care of you.
Well, if they're taking care of you, I don't want to part of that.
Hey, boy, watch me. We doing things the correct way and it ain't paying off, boy. So we go start to sell some corn and peas on the side of the road, boy. It looking like that is the way to go. Because if people get in charge for selling popcorn and thing, and their case going on for years and money still running in, but we go do every jump up. But we walking with a little taxi and we catching we aunt, uncle and then. But you hearing this one get in charge, that one get in charge, and the money still running. Well, we might as well just jump out and do the whole thing too. Wait telling yourself, Heavy. Talk to me now. Heavy.
Yes?
The views of the caller is not necessarily the views of the radio station, right, my boy?
Right.
You
bless up and be safe. If I go listen off here.
All right, thank you very much. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy. Good afternoon, listeners. Well, Heavy, at least the police doing more than just sharing tickets, right? But who is going to come out and make a statement? Who in the police service? Who in the government? Who is going to come out and make a statement as it relates to that? Because that is a very troubling issue.
Correct.
When Dr. Rowley appointed Gary Griffith and Gary got himself in the little tickle, Dr. Man said that was his greatest mistake. So hey, you see this place called Trinidad and Tobago, it's not easy, you know. This morning I painfully listened to so much PNM fanatics just attacking Mr. Baker. Attacking him for what? Speaking about the issues that we're facing. Is it that he have to start his show saying that I am not a UNC?
They're still attacking Baker?
What do you mean?
Wow.
But they're trying to put words in the man's mouth. Because what he is saying mightn't be pleasing to the PNM or the way PNM doing things. People have to be real. You know, if Kamala was doing all that Dr. Rowley did, we just switched the persons. You would have heard them from the boy. I don't know that boy. I don't know. And days where we had to deal with in this country, boy, I don't know. Politicians must win. Politicians must win when every day before the sun come up, it are people who are ready to make excuses for them. Nobody want to make an excuse for Trinidad. What was going on? We spend so much money to fight the Auditor General. Who come in and say, well, let me go and find out what's going on with Imbert in the Ministry of Finance? Who come in and say that?
Nobody.
Dr. Rowley went and called for foreign investigations for Karen Clark.
Yep.
How come, Doc? If it so happened that, all right, we happen by magic to get an investigation into Imbert and we find out he is the culpable one, not the Auditor General. What then, Trinidad and Tobago? What then? All these people who like to bring God in their voting patterns. God not in charge of us making foolish mistakes over and over with this ping pong politics. As I just clearly come here and say, I'm not no supporter of Kamala. But Dr. Rowley has become equally unattractive. You don't want to lead by example when you accept that money from the SRC and people just want you to move on with that. That is leadership. And now you're stepping down and you don't want to follow the process that is outlined. All you was up in Kamala behind about internal elections. What happened, Dr. Rowley and the PNM fanatics, the PNM supporters, the most righteous? What happened now? Well, you give me a break. That is why I cannot take part heavy. I just cannot take part.
All right,
because I want to put my ex by the right choice in the multiple choice. I locked on, brother.
All right, brother.
Heavy and TC, you have to excuse that young man, yeah, because you have to start from somewhere. So it's not a matter of, where you start is a matter of.
Good afternoon, caller.
Hey, good afternoon, TC. TC, I ain't going to the politics, but your guys, the app, or the app not working,
The app?
Yeah, because every time I try to get into it, it wanted me to log in. I create an account, I go inside. Now when I press watch live, you can't see nothing on it. That's been so for a while.
Okay, well, hear what? We're having some problems with the app. We're going to build over the app because we got several complaints about the app. So for now, watch us on YouTube or watch us on Facebook. We're going to do our app and then we're going to advertise the new app, right?
All right, but you see, sometimes on it doesn't. Anyway, all right, okay, fine. All right, I got you.
Right, now I want everybody to know, because of the carnival season, we'll be coming on from the talking will start at 5 p.m. So from 4 p.m. you will hear music, and then from 5 p.m. you will hear us come on. Okay?
All right, brother, have a good day.
All right, cool. For all our loyal listeners and callers and everyone who's locked on to the future of talk, right? We have made some changes, and because of the carnival season, the talk segment will be started at 5 p.m. Okay? Just for the carnival season. So the first hour we're going to have music, right? Because we had mentioned this, already. Okay? Just as for the short carnival season, we're going to have music in the first hour. Okay? Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy. So right now I'm gonna break up. Right now I'm coming in cleaner, so my internet provider now my fan. I'm using no data again. I joined my comrade Brooklyn. You see that woman with Juna David, with Sean Phillips, Juna David gave she statement and the woman who brings she on the radio station. You see that one of our part of chief victimization and that evil wicked pastor I see working up along with Monroe and only spreading the P and them propaganda and lies. Well, I give her the woman she take now. Well, let her victimize poor people, so this wicked PNM. And I want that people stand and balling around, where's it? And they only cutting people disability check and all that kind of thing in there and victimizing them. Bobbies and all of them who sitting on the board there and let them know that real victimization people go through and this wicked evil PNM. Give back the woman she thing, all the wicked PNM people. Sharon Felix, stop doing that wickedness now. You ain't forming or red bomb shot about somebody.
All right, KFC.
I don't care about them by TC and everybody too wicked by. I go on by.
All right, KFC, don't call nobody name on my show, please. You don't know they don't like we already. Okay? Let Julia Devi fight, she fight. Okay?
Heavy and TC, you have to excuse that young man, yeah, because you have to start from somewhere. So it's not a matter of, where you start, it's a matter of where you're finishing. Basdio Pandey started in the PNM. He left and he formed his own thing. A.N.R. Robinson started in the PNM. He left and formed his own thing because, these are the signs of great men and great leaders. Not like your partner, Dominic Romaine, who started in the ILP. And he left and joined the PNM. Well, such is life.
Heavy, TC, good afternoon. PDP. Hope all is well with you guys and your families. So watch now, let me ask you a question. If the Honorable Kamala Prasad Besesa, that sweet, lovely mother of the nation, I love that woman so much. I just always tell me, woman, if it's one woman I go hunch with, it's Kamala. Right? If Kamala, right, did make a move like what Rowley did make, right? And put Chin Lee, right, as Prime Minister. Say it was the other way around. Well, I don't know them pay them and them would have say, boy. I don't know how they would have be the reply to that. You understand? Because what I realize with them they just go on, you know, biasness and hate, you understand? And I realize that would just fuel them, you understand? That hate that they have for who is not PNM. Because once you're not PNM, them consider you to be a dunce and a delinquent and a no good and whatever. You understand? But they're never watching the fact that the Prime Minister telling us to hold on for 2 years for a deal that we're not sure about because they see what's going on now. Right? So that dragon and dancing no more for we. So what will be the position? Remember he didn't take a raise of pay, he got a raise of pension, right? Plus $1 million back pay, and he gone away. So what going on with we now? Right? Remember, public servants still out in the wilderness, you know, because we 4%, they're going in court to that whole kind of thing until March and all kind of things. So what really going on with we now? And everybody just so lay back and is what I don't understand. But I guess what I like it so in Trinidad.
Wait now, we saw there was on yesterday, why? I missed that yesterday, why? Well, alright, if I didn't know, now I know.
Yes. Right. So I just cleared off some voice notes there. Right? So I realize that Trinidad and Tobago, like everything going wrong. Everything is going wrong. And all this because of the bad leadership that we have in our government. The incompetence of our leaders is what causing all this problem in this country right now. Caller.
Yeah. Savvy.
Yeah, too, man.
I'm asking this, right? So, in the state of emergency, we still have a police commissioner, right?
Well, in the state of in the middle of a state of emergency, the police commissioner has been detained for questioning about sniper rifles that she signed off on. It's alleged. Right? In the height of a state of emergency. Right?
Well, boy.
We also have a finance minister, right? That the Privy Council, which is the highest court in the land, is asking questions, right? Of why isn't there an investigation launch on him? Right? And it's alleged in the pipeline, I'm hearing this in the pipeline, that our investigation team is being launched by Scotland Yard to come to Trinidad and Tobago to find out about that Auditor General's report where the money is still missing and unaccounted for. They has ruled that what had happened in the Privy Council is a farce. That case, and it's an embarrassment and a waste of taxpayers' money for the government to hire Queen's Counsel to fight that case and bring it all the way to the Privy Council. They don't want to know why we have this case before us. This case was supposed to be against the finance minister because the Auditor General was just doing her job.
So the big question mark is heavy. After all this, two questions. Are we still going to provide the PNM there? Do we still believe that after the election we go have a PNM, boy? Because everything just unraveling, you know?
So, man, I was watching this thing on social media with the lady somewhere up in, I think it's Sandy Grande, Toko Sandy Grande constituency. I don't know the place, right? And this candidate was walking with Short Young, and the lady stopped him to ask him some pertinent questions about the community and what he intend to do if she vote for him, right? And before he could even talk or answer, right, Short Young pulled him away. Okay?
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. But I was watching the crowd. And to me, for a PNM march in Grandy or a walk around in Grandy, I would expect to see more people than that. Right? Normally, those kind of walkabout in a constituency is have thousands. Now it's looking like less than 100. So I believe that in the next this upcoming general election is the mother of all elections, and I believe there's nothing that the PNM party could say that they convince people. I'm talking about the fanatics here. I'm speaking about right-thinking people to vote for them.
Yeah, because Heavy, I'm going to tell you this, right? That 10 years that they spent inside of the, with this delinquent don't care, I think I could put him, I think he passed Hitland. I feel I could put him with Caligman, Bla Dracula, and Catherine the Great and all them. Them people is naturally evil people. Believe me, this whole 10 years that them spent here, this PNM party has literally self-destruct. It actually imploding on itself. It imploding, it unraveling. I personally don't think it will have a PNM after this election. Once they lose, that is the day for them.
I am
The whole government, all them government ministers had to go. Because they sat there for the last 10 years and watched this particular individual destroy Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, Tom, man.
Everybody going and grab the marbles and disappear. You know, what can you go see? I will listen off here.
All right, thank you very much. I have some voices to play. I am seeing Bartaria trying to call me. Bartaria, please don't call here because TC not here. Why is that?
Heavy, I really hope that it's true and that Scotland Yard getting involved in this thing, you know, because I don't want nobody from Trinidad to be go investigating this man, you know, right? Because it come like we investigating himself, right? I really hope that this Scotland Yard, and I want them to jail this man so bad because it's a more. That 3 billion there is just the tip of the iceberg. It have more. What happened to all them other years and them that we don't know about? It's just this Auditor General we know about it, you know. We don't know what go on with the rest of PNM Auditor Generals and them for the rest of the years.
Exactly.
She just wasn't playing ball with them. So I really hope that the Scotland Yard get involved and follow this money and find this money and jail the whole of all of them from the captain to the cook. You understand? Jail everybody because they too disgusting for some human beings.
Afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy. Good afternoon, Heavy, and TC, wherever he is. Now, Heavy, all these things they see that's going on here right now, my brother, is because the PLM have nothing to campaign on. They have nothing at all whatsoever. You understand? And to the Trinidad, brother, I wish you all the best because that's the only thing that save our country whenever politicians don't thief it down is the art and the culture of the country. Just keep the communities alive. That is why the PNN stopped the soca monarch and don't want to bring it back. Right now, I see the MP, Scotland, say he going and keep some soca thing wrong the bridge. After 9 years, you know, realize it have young entertainers want to think we ain't buying that. People of Trinidad and Tobago, all what the PNM tell us, don't believe them. Don't believe them. Take what you could get and you know what you have to do. Right now, the country start to say how long in the ghetto yellow is the code. And we going with that, and we have to get the yellow a majority in order to get back our money. Heavy, we go get back the money by that was all of them trying to run right now. They're trying to hide. They're trying to disappear. No. All they stay right there. The Privy Council will look out for this country. We're not plunging the land of Calypso and Soca with Dr. Rowley and them and the PNM fanatics. We're not plunging here. The Dr. Rowley do too much to this country for me to continue with that foolishness. And I want to say a special good afternoon to all the callers, listeners of this radio station. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you, reporter. I don't know why Bartara is trying to call me. And he always try to call when TC not here.
Good day, everyone. TC Bitcoin here. I want to address the talk show host in your station, Stephen the Slave Catcher, I call him. Stephen the Slave Catcher pull up a clip yesterday with this lady in the Grandie area was confronting the MP Roger Monroe and Stuart Young asking him a question, what are you doing about the youth? Right, this man called out the lady, exposed her as a UNC operative, pull up all kind of story about she, and then went into she personal business with his son. Tell me if that's right. Well, they want to score political points of the lady and make sure a villain, right? But the woman correct in asking questions, what the MP doing about the unemployment for the youth in the area? Is she from the area? She entitled to ask questions and ask it as she was. I don't see they're going to say anything when the PNM people bullying or abusing the MPs in the area. And what do they say about that? Well, they don't say nothing. But because the woman is at UNC, or they're trying to make she look like a political stool. Or they're good in this place and all the PNM. Or they ain't doing nothing for nobody. You need talk shop all they're having. Talk is all they want. Or they talk for the last 10 years and do nothing for the people of this country. Only give you us that taxes. But it's time for it to walk. Have a good day, Heavy on TC.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon to you, Heavy.
Yes, good afternoon.
And good afternoon to you, TC. Wherever you are. Hope you're having a good evening. But I tell you why they call the Titan of Democracy. This is not the Titan of Democracy, you know. This is an intelligent program, you know. It's jijiri home there. Jijiri home there. Whole year no call to bring.
The man only calling this show by the man. We want to talk here for.
You'd like to put rift between you and TC. You understand? But if you just say, well, look, when I'm taking the call, don't take the call. Go and call the Titan of Democracy. Go and call your son program. Call Dale program your son. The live somewhere. It's amazing to see how an aspiring minister or MP could deprive activists in his own electoral district by answering, what's so wrong him standing up there and answering the woman what he going to do for his community. What's so wrong about that? And that is what it is, go on platform and tell people.
Yeah.
And why Stuart, let me tell you something. Why Stuart Young will push him away so and hold him and pull him away, don't answer that. Yeah. We want to have non-disclosure walk. You want non-disclosure walk too? The people must ask questions. But I will tell you something, Heavy.
Yeah.
Any constituency, you see them PNM MP them walking in, they will boo them, they will insult them, they will tell them the worst things that young people will tell elders. And I will tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago, I will have no problem when the young people and them disrespecting those MPs and them. Because for 10 years, you have insulted us, you have betrayed us, you take our money and you spend it how you want. Today you all are 10 times richer than us. You have a constitutional responsibility to make our lives better, and instead of only make our lives better, only take our money for all your own benefits. And it is factual. Just imagine the news and Kamala Prasad and them speaking on platform that Stuart Young brother benefit over $4 billion from Trinidad money. And we content with that. As human being and citizen. Let me say good afternoon to Fuad Abaka, the voice of the street and moderns. I think that is a positive program, and that must be classified as the number 2 program, and 91.9 can be the number 1. The future of talk is the number 1. We have a lot of work to do to become the number 1. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Good night.
Hey, Twiggy, good night.
Boy, I couldn't say nothing, boy. When I hear you from today, I get stupid with that talk, boy. The commissioner get locked up?
She get detained. They didn't say lock up, they said detained. It's only black people trying to get locked up.
Wait. Yeah, she's still up to the office, and she is seeing that she didn't want to, how is she? Yeah, you know, I just get it as it is.
Yeah.
I get it. But here what happening, that's how they could interfere with you. I didn't go at Colin and Bird.
Correct.
Go at Colin and Bird. Go at Colin and Bird. Colin, don't try to use the black woman as a scapegoat. We don't know if she's wrong, we don't know if she's right, it's alleged. But go at Colin and Bird. Look, the Privy Council keep telling all this something with Colin and Bird.
Yeah.
Go at Colin and Bird. And Colin and Bird is a wicked man too, because he is alleged. He tell the what do you call it, constituency with the thing for voting to deny this little young boy. He still want to go back up, Colin, and them have to pack up now, boy. He's an old man. You're talking about the youth. Give the youth man a chance. Why you so want to go back? Why? You want to cover your tracks?
He want to go back. He want to go back up. He want to go back up for the chance.
That is what telling you. The man tell them in the party group. They tell them that everything lock off is alleged and blocking the youth man from going up.
Wow.
That is what the man doing. Colin and Burton, them are wicked fellas. But all of them have to play back. All on fair game, just play back. I hear what happening. That embarrassment up in Grandy yesterday is the biggest embarrassment here, what I telling you.
Wow.
And you said just now that about 50 people, that 50 people come from town. Because you watch the people, it's Stuart Young. It's this boy from Anibita. What's his name? Where they put for Lavanti.
Kareem Marcel was there, yeah.
Right. Look, Stuart Young, Kareem Marcel, and Foster coming. So, and them bring the support.
Yeah.
So that's to show you that the people don't want no part of the PNM no more. And I salute the woman from up there who come up, because the same way I just approach them too. What you have in position for the youth.
Yeah.
So why you can't let the man answer? Why Mr. Monroe couldn't answer the question? You have to pull Mr. Monroe and pull him so on. That is a disrespect. So that alone is to show you what you will become as a prime minister when you're down in that seat.
But Twiggy,
you not don't want to hear.
It's not like she asks her back question. She asks, what are you going to do for the youths and them up here?
same question I will ask if anybody come here. What you have in place to the youth, and that is what me and you just be saying right
Yeah, yeah.
What all you have in place to the youth. And you ain't even acknowledge the woman, you ain't doing nothing, you pull the man away.
John pull the man and gone.
That's disrespect. So you can't vex if they say the code is yellow now. You cannot vex, the code is yellow.
Yeah.
Because if you're living wrong here, if you're wrong here, and you live wrong there to go and get that kind of disrespect, what you going to do with wrong here? What you going to do with? Right? I grandy people like the man and nobody to support him up there. You have to understand that this crowd where you see this crowd where came from town. Because Chorchong ain't going up there with the hand swinging there, so he must have to Maxi.
Yeah.
And then Kareem. That means coming from and he beat up there to go up there with the hand swinging, and plus Porsche are coming.
Yeah.
So then what you trying to tell me? I get the woman the right answer, I support her 1,000,001 time. And you see that what's going on? 95 people in the boat. You see the boat is sinking now? You see what's going on?
Yeah.
You see what's going on? What's going on? You see them 5 spirit was in that boat there, and that pirogue over there call it, and it just disappear. Aye. All in understanding the kind of thing that's going on in the country is one after the other. We want Colin Inbo to step out of it now and give somebody else a chance. The Inbo is too wicked. You have a big case going on. The Privy Council want to know what it is going on. Scotland want to come in to find out, and you want to use that as a cover, or that you're going back up as a cover. We don't need that now, but step off, get somebody else a chance. Because if you say young people they want in the party, get some young person it, and you talk done. You have a good night and enjoy your night with your family.
All right, Chucky, thank you. Yeah, man.
Heavy. Another thing that does real piss me off is to hear that them delinquents and them just calling like Yates and them. Yates, I never hear no student of yours because you claim to be a professor. I never hear no student of yours call and praise you or chance or the delinquent fools talking about the airport scandal and Kamla and them and this and that. You all know that the money that Mr. Imbert gone with is more than the airport scandal. And nobody mustn't look into that, nobody mustn't say. So what the Auditor General getting offer just coming out and spreading that nonsense and saying that money missing? And she has your reputation, all kind of thing on the line. What's she getting off of that? Or there's some wicked people, boy, and all do like this country, boy. Or they just love this evil, blood-sucking, thirsty party, boy, called the PNM, boy. And I'm so glad that Tobago has a black party. You understand that it's so black people was created by black people, by Tobagoans in Tobago. All that down in Trinidad now, I see that mix up nonsense and all kind of thing. I'm not against nobody, you know. You understand? But all of them have all the priorities straight. Right? And all of just had this black man face the all the time fooling all there. You understand that he's so black people and representing black people, and name one black billionaire or one millionaire that was created off of the PNM now. More than Eric William daughter now. What really going on into all that sort of mad people long there, boy? This man retire, fix himself and go on and leave us alone. You understand? And all they talking about great is the PNM still. What great about them? All they even say great is God. All they talk and call on but God is good and all them things in the past and all that. But God is good. Yeah, and great is the PNM. All they wait. All they get the backlash. You know? Election is this year, thank God.
Caller.
Good evening, Brother Heavy and Brother TC.
Yes, good evening.
Wherever you may be, the land of the living. So, Brother Heavy, you see what you have been saying, that the grassroots of the PNM reject the leader of the PNM, and that's why he is not calling the internal election for the leadership. So he used a Maduro and style to hand over the prime ministership to Stuart Young. But the party members, the grassroots, and plenty executive are displeased. And this is what the PNM offer for the last 9 years. Nothing. Nothing to the supporters and the grassroots, and nothing to deliver. Because the lady tell him it have people in an area need help, and what is your policy for the youth? And you see that right or wrong in Trinidad and Tobago, how much youths have no constructive area together. So I just ask the brothers and sisters for the hope and for betterment and for something in our life. Let me unite and get rid of the PNM, captain to crook, once and for all, because there are just hoodwinking and enough is enough. In there, you have questions to answer why you are not answering it. And you will try to get party diplomacy and immune. No, you are one of the person who will have to answer for the money. Too much of money is too much of errors and glitch. So it's time you answer. And you see the kind of candidate that they're choosing? People without experience to talk and to pilot bills for us. So Brother Heavy and TC, Brother Heavy, you see what you are saying and teaching the people. The few narrative who try to call on the program to change it.
All right, you and Sam Proud.
They go.
All right, thank you very much. We got to go. So people, that's it for phone calls. We got to go until tomorrow. We'll be back here same time, same place. Keep it locked.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232 or 378-1470.
Are you ready for a musical journey? I love Choca! Retro on Saturday, 15th February, Center of Excellence Car Park. Come here, the biggest artists from then to now. Featuring Viking Ding Dong, Young Brother, Trooper T, Lady Lava, RG Band, Rave the Band, Eddie Charles with Traffic, Savita Singh, Shiv Shakti Dance Company, Joshua Regrello, Iowa George, Big Rich, Vicky Jai, Sunil Ramsundar, Devanan Gatu, Rauti Ramru, Asta Salim, Super Blue, and many more. Tickets only $200. VIP all-inclusive $500. Get them at all Extra Foods outlets, Ramsing's, Factory, Heartland Plaza. Online at islandetickets.com. Bring your coolers. For more info, call 498-1698. The biggest chutney and soca stars in the world will combine on Saturday, 15th February. I love Choca!
Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
TNT. It's that time again for the most anticipated event in Carnival, Ladies Night Out. Silver Concert 2025, Saturday 15 February at the magnificent Napa in Port of Spain. Showtime 7 p.m. with the biggest global soca stars, Lyrical, Soca Princess Nyla Blackman, IWER George, Ola Tunji,